What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, how y'all been? I've been pretty good, pretty good. Been kind of busy around here, man. Trying to keep up and get stuff done. So, hope everybody's sales been good. Mine's have been great, especially on my other platforms. eBay has been up and down, but I wasn't listing consistently enough. I got about 2 weeks worth of drafts in. So sales been pretty good. I mean, as of right now, my store overall, if I go, I got 320 active listings, and over the last 90 days, and I feel like this is maybe somewhat skewed because because of the what you call it, out of stock option, but I have, out of 320 actives right now, I sold 309 over the last 90 days. So I mean, that's pretty good. And I've been able to increase my not my sell through rate, my average sell price. So my average sell price right now is $14.95. That went down a little bit because it was just like 16, so it's down 3.3%. But that's fine. I'm still trying to get it up to that $20 to $25 range, but 15 was my lowest that I wanted to be at. But I know I got items that's listed for less than 15, so I know that's going to kind of be an up and down depending on what sales type of thing. But that's fine. The only thing, I don't know if you guys use the option on eBay. So when you go to your active listings, you go to active. You can select a listing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let's say we select a listing right here, right? We select that listing, and I'm gonna go to sell it faster and create sale event. Well, when you do that, you can either create a new event or you can add it to a sale event that you had already started, right? What I found out is that it doesn't always take when you add it to an event. And so what I mean is, like, initially I thought I was tripping, right? I'm like, I know I put these items on the sale. I added them to like a current sale event, but I didn't know if it had already ended or what. So what I did, I stood here while I was doing some other stuff. I added about 3 or 4 items to a current sale event and waited 20, 30 minutes, refreshed, no sale. Did it again, refreshed, no sale. So I created a new one, and then finally it ended up being on sale. So I don't know what's going on with that. So if you guys are using that option and you're adding items to a current sale event, you're going to want to double check like 20 minutes, 30 minutes later to make sure it started. I don't know what eBay got going on, so I just started a whole new event. It was easier to just add it, but now since that's the case and I ain't got time to be going back, I'm only touch it once. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with everything. Just going to do it that way. So it's just something for you to be heads up about. So I did finally make some adjustments to the unit, but unfortunately, I didn't get the main part done, which was get the pallet rack set up and get stuff off the front, because come to find out, the bars are not the right ones. They don't fit in the slot. So I don't know if you guys can see from here, but you see those slots on the side? They don't fit. They don't fit. So now I still got all this stuff up front, and it's less space because of the way I reorganized everything. So now not only am I in the same spot, I'm a little bit worse off as far as space goes. But I did change all the rest of this. So I moved the big racks to the back, which is kind of where I would rather have them. And I'm taking other stuff off of there. I got these shelves. So let me back up. I added a couple more shelves. I took the shelves off the wall and I added a few more shelves. So I got a little bit of extra space that I really don't need as much right now, but I got some stuff there that I was able to take off that pallet rack. So I still got room to move. As you can see, I can go in between. I can go up and down, right? I can go through. Still got this little corner here. I can turn around and I can go up here all the way up to the top. Oh, and I got a new light. So this is one of those like LED lights, right? For basically for outside. for like your backyard. But check this out, y'all. Look how bright that thing is. Perfect for this. Perfect for pictures, man. I like it. So just in case you guys need a nice light, that's one of those. I got it from Ollie's. It was $7.99. But anyway, so it's kind of how I got it all set up, as you can see right here from the top. So yeah, so now I got to figure out, and that's Josh's fault. I told him about it. I got to go up there and talk to him so we can figure out what we're going to do. Really didn't help me out, so I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to find somebody who wants to sell me just the reams, or the rails, but we'll see. I put these over here like this. Let me get on this side. Put these over here. Now it's easier for me to access because like the way I had them before, it was hard to get to the bottom. So that's even better, But the main thing that I wanted to do, which was get the rack set up so I can, get all that stuff off the floor, is not done, man. So that's a bummer. That's what I got going on there. At least I got the majority of it out the way. I was so mad when I moved everything around and those days. Oh, I was so mad. But besides that, who sells on Amazon this way? So I've been looking at these Amazon groups, right? Everybody is so upset with the new shipping thing that Amazon set up, splitting the shipments and the fees, man. Nobody's happy about it. And what they've been saying is that it's going to affect those of us that do RA and OA the most. And I already seen that because I already tried a couple shipments that don't seem to work out, that didn't work out for me. So I ended up canceling the shipments because they wanted to break them up into like 5 different shipments. From what I can tell, people who are sending in a higher quantity of the same type of items, especially case packs, they might do better off. But then there's a thing where people was talking about with pallets and the way they were splitting those up. But either way, the way it seems is if you're doing a lot of singles, a lot of, 2, 3s, and 4s, man, those shipments can get split up all types of ways. And I don't know. Ain't nobody, I ain't seen nobody happy about it. People just talking about if they're going to do merchant fulfill. Some people, of course, talking about they ain't going to sell on Amazon no more. I don't know. And a lot of people, the reason they just talk about how small the margins already are and the way these shipments is being split up. And people were showing screenshots of like the prices. Man, it was crazy. It's crazy. Look, look at some of these Amazon groups, man. Do me a favor. If you sell on Amazon and you've been creating shipments since these charges went into effect, drop in the comments below and let me know how they've been affecting you and what's your plan going forward. That's what I would definitely like to know. I haven't. My plan was to send in more shipments this year, and now I'm not. I've been doing more merchant fulfill for everything at this point. I had just got a few boxes of some other stuff that I was going to send in, and I put that shipment together, and it just didn't look right. So I'm like, I spread them out. I listed it on eBay, Walmart, and Amazon, and I'll just kind of get rid of them that way, man. I'll get rid of them that way. What you gonna do? I feel like a lot of these sellers are probably going to, probably going to move to Walmart. And I ain't worried about it because a lot of them probably don't even sell in my category. And I've been seeing a lot of sellers getting dinged for what Amazon is calling unsuitable goods. And look, I know there's a backstory to everything and you never know the whole story, but there's a lot of sellers getting dinged with this and some bigger sellers too, man. And they're not all foreign, they're not all foreigners. And Amazon is doing this. Some people saying it's from a lot of the suppliers that's on Wholesale Central website. I don't know. My thing is, and the thing is, Amazon's not giving these people the specifics like, oh, it's this specific item from this specific wholesaler, and this is why. There's no specifics. There's nothing that you can really like address, like, oh, okay, you ain't accepting it from this supplier because this reason, or because, there's really no answers to that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So depending on, and that's the thing. You can have your invoices, you can have all that, but there's no guarantee. Amazon will accept it. Now, having said that, is any of that a reason to not sell on Amazon? Heck no. Hey man, listen, you ride the train unless and until it comes to a stop. You do what you can, you follow the rules, and if you get in a situation, hopefully it'll work out, and if not, there's other options. There's a lot of options out there. So hopefully, if any of y'all out there find yourself in a problem with Amazon or anything, you can figure that out. I think there's a lot of options for people, and it ain't the end of the world. But unfortunately, that stuff takes time. That stuff takes time. As far as my YouTube, I'll probably be doing a little bit less because I'm really trying to get. Oh, and I'm starting another business. I think I already told y'all that. I got the office on the first, small office, about 186 square feet. Now I got to get a desk over there, computer over there, and I got some services I'm going to be adding. So this is not related to my reselling business. This is something different, but hopefully I can get this thing working and get it off the ground. I'm really not trying to ramp it up from the get-go because I can't be in two places at once. So my plan is for this first year just to get some traction, get some people, some clients. And if it works out, by next year, I'm going to look for a spot that can take both of these, this, that I can run this business out of and that business, because then it will be a problem if that business starts doing well. Can't be in two places at once, right? And for what I need to do at the other business, I can't just have somebody else do that part. So I can have somebody do this, but not that. And so for YouTube, I'm going to probably be doing videos. I'm going to be doing videos still. I'm going to be doing shorter videos for the most part, shorter videos, and that's that. You know what I mean? I definitely don't want to stop, but I just ain't got the time, man. But I'm gonna try to make time and just try to put out as much info as I can about what's going on and updates and things like that. But my mind is focused on what's working for me right now, and that's this business, the reselling business. Listen, these last 2 months, February into this March already, been really busy, man. Really busy. Like I've been getting a lot of sales, and it's been a struggle to keep up some days, but I've been keeping up with it. And with this new business, that's going to be the majority of my time. That's going to be the majority of my time, man. But if this works, it's going to be a really good second business. Really good second business. So we'll see how that go. Look, I'm going to cut this one short. I just wanted to touch base with y'all, man. Give y'all an update. Let me know how things is going with you on eBay. Let me know how things are going with your reselling business in general. If you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat below. I do want to know, how is things going for y'all that sell on Amazon with those shipments and stuff, and what do you think, especially for those that do retail arbitrage and online arbitrage? I'm interested to know. I ain't been hearing too many good stories yet, but we'll see. Shouldn't be a reason for you to quit either, man. Can't just let every little thing that come along be a reason to just give up and quit. It's funny, like people get into these little situations where the fees go up and this and that happen, and it's just like, oh, I can't believe it. Amazon raised the fees and now it's killing me, and eBay did this and I'm just done. Come on, man. That's the answer. The answer when we fall into these situations, guys, when we face these challenges, the immediate answer cannot be I'm done. That can't even be an option for an answer. Like if this was a multiple choice test, the option to say I quit, it shouldn't be on there. Okay? There's answers. The question is, what are the answers? What are the options? And for everybody's business, that's going to be different. Whether you sell on eBay, Walmart, Amazon, whatnot, Poshmark, Facebook, I don't care. Whatever your business model is, there's always an answer. There's always a solution. And sometimes the solution could be to scale back. Sometimes the solution could be to source different types of items. Sometimes the solution could be to change your model. Sometimes the solution could be to branch out. Sometimes the solution is to find different suppliers. Who knows? But as a business owner, and if you're really serious about this, right, You gotta find it out. Don't let I'm giving up on eBay or I'm giving up on Amazon because of the reasons that most people say they're giving up. That's soft. I ain't even gonna like hold no point. That's soft, man. That is so soft. And I want to say another word, but I ain't gonna say that because people might be, listening to this with their kids around. But don't be that, man. Don't be that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't be that. That's so soft. Like that's Charmin soft. You know what I mean? Don't be Charmin soft. There's an answer. There's a solution. But guess what? Sometimes the solution and the answer is not fun to get to it. It's not fun to get through it. It's not fun to get to the end of it. Right? It could be annoying. It could be a lot of work. It could be hard. But that's life, man. Life is hard, right? Ain't no one thing about life. There's one guarantee besides death and taxes. There's another one. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. And if you want to succeed, you gotta work. You gotta work. Listen, man. I am so focused on this, bro, and especially the second business because I know if this thing work, this is gonna be so. It's gonna be good, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be good. It ain't going to make me a millionaire or nothing like that. I ain't saying that, but it's going to be really, really good. So I'm hoping that work out. But look, I got to keep y'all head up. I see there's a lot of drama in the reseller community. Stay away from the drama, y'all. Stay away from the drama. I was listening to the Pure Hustle podcast, and they was talking along the lines of the drama, but talking about part-time reselling and full-time and all of that. And I always been saying this. Ain't necessarily any glory in what is full-time reselling? That makes it makes sense, but it don't make sense. Like you can resell quote unquote full-times, but still have a job or still have a part-time job, right? It'd be hard to do part-time or full-time job and full-time. But you can full-time resell and that'd be like the majority of your time. But then maybe you got a part-time job or another side hustle. Like I know I got other things that I do for money. I know John Flipping and Easy said he got a few things. Like most of us are doing other things as well. There are very few people who are only doing reselling for revenue. And that's not to say a good or a bad. I'm just saying like, it's again, it goes back to people's mentality, the mentality of those who want to see other people fail. It's like if a person say, I can't do eBay full time. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a job, but I'm gonna still resell. Oh, we can't make it. Like, so what? So what? You know what I mean? So what, man? Nobody cares except those who like to see people fail. And I can guarantee you the people that talk like that the most, those are the people who probably ain't got a whole lot going on. It's usually the ones that hate the most that don't have a whole lot going on. It's usually the ones that usually hate the most is the ones that don't even know what it is. They don't know what the struggle is. They don't know what it is to put that type of effort, to put that type of dedication and commitment into something. You know what I mean? And to know what it's like to have to adjust, to have to change strategies. Like those people will probably never, I don't want to say accomplish anything, but those are the people who have all these fanciful ideas about what they want to do in life, what they could have done in life, but will almost never accomplish any of those things because they don't got the heart and they don't have the courage to go forth and to try it. Those are the people who are afraid to fail, and so, yeah. Anyway, keep y'all's head up, man. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.